And we're live. It's Whiskey Watches the Wheels back again with a little tiny short question. I was going through whether you like the PCA or not. I'm a member. A lot of us are. I don't know if you guys are or not. And so you get the different stuff in the mail. And so I got in the mail every year. I think it's twice a year. The PCA does a raffle. Okay. And so I got my card for the fall raffle. All right. And so it's $50 a ticket. And
did you get this today?
I got it yesterday.
Oh, I haven't got mine yet.
All right. So the grand prize is a 2025 911 GTS and $25,000. So I'm sitting there last night. I'm sitting there last night. Exactly. I'm sitting last night and I'm thinking, okay, that'd be fucking awesome. Then I start thinking, wait a minute. You're, at least in Florida, you'll be responsible for the sales tax. You're going to be responsible for the income tax. In Casey's point, you're going to be responsible for the state tax. All right. So it's either that
that's
car,
why they're giving you the $25,000.
Right. But think about it. The car, a GTS is $180 grand.
Yeah.
100 and 30%. It's not even going to cover that. So
what are you getting 30% from? It's 7% sales tax.
No, so your income tax. You get to claim it on your taxes.
That's on the high tax bracket.
Well, no, just saying. Think about it. So I Googled it because I didn't know.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's a 30%, and then so you got that on top of you get the 25 grand, which cover a little, but then you got to pay taxes on the 25 grand. You still got to pay taxes on the 25 grand, or you can get that, or your cash payout is $85,000.
And which you have to pay taxes on.
You still got to pay taxes of that. So you bring home $69,000,
$40,000.
Right. So it's either $69,000,
but it only costs you $50. So stop complaining.
That's true. So my question was, if you won, what would you do? What would be your decision, and what is the thought process behind it?
James, go first. Oh, go ahead, Casey.
Casey,
go.
100%. I'm taking the car and the money. I'll figure it out. I'll pay the stuff, or I'll drive the car for a year before the tax year comes up and sell it at the end of the year to pay the taxes. I'm definitely taking the car and the cash, and likely by the time the money's due, I'll have it figured out.
I'm taking the car all day long. South Carolina, it's $500 tax on it. So
you don't have to pay sales tax?
No, that's $500. You have to pay property tax on it. So that will cost you, I don't know, probably $2 to $3 grand, but, I'm keeping the fucking car.
Mm-hmm.
But you would have to pay $31,000 of taxes for the federal taxes.
And who cares?
Okay.
For a $200,000 car.
No, he said it's 100 and some. It's not 200,000. It's
no. So GTS 180 for GTS.
Okay. Yeah, but it's 180 just for the four wheels. So what else do they have on it?
But I did no. It starts at 160. All right, and then for GTS, so 160. So I figured 180 is the top end of the GTS. So that's honestly, it may only be 160. But so I was doing.
I don't think so. I think it's closer to 200 at this point.
Okay, so 200 at 20.
So 225 because you got in the 25,000.
Okay, so 225. Let's see here. Just for our listeners here, 225. Take away 25%. Oh, I can't do math today.
225 versus 25. That's probably $60,000.
Okay, $60,000. So $60,000 that you got to pay taxes on. James, you're loaded. Casey, you're loaded. Matt, what are you doing?
Matt does not have the same tax bracket that y'all have. So Matt's probably taking the cash payout.
Really?
And taking the 60 grand. Taking 60 grand.
Boxer.
No, I'm taking 60 grand. I'm getting a G-body. I'm gonna go through and get an air cooled. First of all,
great job.
I like
that's killer.
I like the GTS, but like we just said, the new 911s are fucking computers and shit. It's not.
They don't suck. I mean, don't try to say that it's not a fucking Porsche.
Don't forget, the new GTS is the hybrid.
I would be excited to experience it.
Right, exactly. But for me, if I go through and even if I sell the car, by the time I pay the tax and all that, I'm gonna get maybe 80 grand.
Okay, so wait, you stop. You're taking the cash. So I am taking the car, immediately selling the car, immediately because I'm paying the amount of money on it.
Mhm.
Now I don't have to. I got the cash, so I don't know if I'm mistaken. I've already paid the taxes on it, so I don't have to pay
Okay.
taxes on it again. So I paid the. What do we say? What's $35,000 taxes
No.
on it?
No, you still have to pay
much?
tax on the
It's
income. You
nearly-
still have to pay income tax, even if
No.
you sell the
Nearly-
car.
No, you don't. You've already
we
paid
get-
for that. You've already paid for that.
No,
the
no,
taxes
no, no.
on it.
No,
That's
you
the
paid
new
sales
thing
tax.
where, like, if you get PayPal, if you're getting PayPal things, like anything over $600, they're
This
giving
isn't
you a
PayPal.
1099.
Hold on a
You're
second.
not
But
getting a
somebody-
1099.
Nobody's writing you a like check.
So wait, Casey.
When
When I bought my when I sold my 991, I didn't get or James or you sell a car to Joe Blow or to the dealership or Carfax or CarMax. You don't you've already paid it. It's not double taxation. So you've already paid money on
there's so
that.
much of that. We pay like
Well, I
quadruple
understand that,
taxation.
but you're not going to get taxed again for the money that you've already paid taxes on the
bank
$200,000.
didn't question you when
But
you
your
tried to
taxes,
deposit
is
the money?
61.5 though. Your taxes
Okay.
is 61.5.
So there you go.
No.
I can't afford the 61.5. So, and I'm
I
at a
can't.
higher tax bracket than that whatever percent, 25%. So I get the car, I sell the car, and then I pay the taxes for it because it's $200,000 I got to pay taxes on.
Mhm.
$61. So I'm ahead $131,000 that I can do whatever I want with.
That's a lot of weed.
So I knew Matt was going to say that, but Matt, I think the better thing would have been you take the car, you got a year like Casey says, you sell the car, even if you sell it for no miles on it, and you sell it
Right.
for $10,000 or $20,000 below cost with no
Doesn't
ADM
matter.
on there.
Right.
Mhm.
You got to make the money, you pay the taxes on it, and when you sell it, you don't have to pay taxes on it again. When I sold my CNC machines, I don't have to pay tax. I've already paid taxes for
All
it.
right, no, I get that. Yeah.
Well, on the CNC machine, you don't have to pay taxes, but
right.
still.
It's different.
So same thing. So that's what I think. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of people do it for prices right.
Yeah.
Living in
Yeah.
California, they got the car and they never got they took the car, they sold it, and you would see articles and we called it penny saver. I think we used to have it
Yeah.
back then. And they would say, hey, won this car on Price is Right or won this car on Let's Make a Deal, and it was cheap. I need the money for taxes, and then
Yep.
There you
that's
go.
it.
Yeah.
So
Boom.
and now you can have two air cooled.
True.
914 and an
940
Fucking
and
go.
a G-body. Look
Fucking
at that.
go.
There you go.
and tons of food for Disney. So,
Season pass for the next 10 years.
boom.
I love it.
So
So,
good luck.
that was my question, fellas. Well, I was curious what you guys would think. So that's
Not a
good.
PCA member. I'm
You're not a PCA
I'm
member?
not old enough for that.
You'll be driving to the
Wow.
vineyard soon, Casey.
It's not a bad deal. It's like, I don't know. It's like $40 a month, year or something.
I've
like
been
that.
to a couple events and it was not exciting.
Oh, I don't go to any events. So
No,
I just
who
do it
goes
so I
to
can
the
go to
events.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm
in a
just saying, I
magazine
went to
that
a
they're
couple
literally.
events.
James, do you read
No.
the magazine? Because my magazine's
do.
trash.
No, I
It's all,
get it.
it's all advertising.
No,
Yeah,
but
trash.
I read it. Honestly, and I like the advertising because that's how I learned about the damn cocoa mats, was out of the damn back of the panoramic, whatever. So I didn't know
right.
anything about cocoa mats. So, all right, fellas. Well, that was it. I had a question. Thought I wanted to get y'all's input on how you would approach it. So,
I'm sure CPA will chime in.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Later, guys. Bye.
Bye bye.